Good morning, YouTube. Welcome in. Today I got a beautiful build for you. Today we're building a PC for Reefy. Reefy's been gaming on a 5600X and a 3070 now for quite some time. He's had nothing but problems, and he's like, Stints, I need a new PC. What's the best bang for buck system we can do for about $2,500? I said, no brainer, 700X3D, 4070 Ti. So here we are today, building this beauty. We're starting off with the B650 Tomahawk. We have the 7800X3D going down the socket. We have 6,000 CL30 RAM coming from Team Group today. We got a 2 terabyte Kingston KC3000 drive. We got a 4070 Ti coming from MSI and the Gaming X Slim. And we're putting it all in the beautiful H6 Flow RGB. Absolutely beautiful case. You know, we love it here over at Since Built. On top of that, we're putting the new Galahad 2 in there as well with the beautiful RGB fans. We're going to add another RGB fan for the rear exhaust and put 2 beautiful 140 Be Quiet fans at the bottom. They bring plenty of airflow through that H6 RGB. It's an absolutely killer system for gaming and streaming Tarkov, gaming and streaming Warzone. This is one of the best bang for buck systems you're able to build right now over here at Since Built. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button so you can see us, help us with the algorithm. People can see all our beautiful builds over here on YouTube. Make sure that subscribe button as well if you want to catch more of these videos. And if you want to catch us live, raw, unedited like it is right now as I butcher this and chat's making fun of me over here in the window, you can catch us any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over at Twitch at twitch.tv/Stints at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see you soon. Stop it. Look at those parts. This is going to look absolutely beautiful too. Reefy's going to be like, yo, Stints. This is, Go top down. Let's get started on the build. Motherboard, B650 Tomahawk. Little B650 board. Let's get that CPU. Socket's looking good. Drop the 7000X3 down in the socket. Looking great. There we go. Down in we go. Slash this bad boy down. Drive for Reefy today. The KC3000. My goal is to actually get this done today, chat. It's going to go right over on our bench. Next, we're going to work on our standoffs for the cooler, which today we have the Galahad. Nice. Factory retention clip right on. That's awesome. Love to see that. What's great, we don't have to actually mess with the standoffs. So we're actually just going to go get our RAM. 6,000 CL30 today. All right. There's chat. Delta 6,000 C30 RAM, 32 gigs. Plenty of storage there. 32 gigs is plenty for Tarkov. Let's talk about Reefy's build. B650 Tomahawk down here on the pad. 700X3D down the socket. A 2 terabyte KC3000 drive in the primary NVMe slot 1. We won't need to change the standoffs because we're going to use the built-in standoffs that come with the AMD with the Galahad 2 today, which we have from Lian. And then we have a 6,000 CL30 RAM coming from Team Group and then Team Force T Delta. That's 32 gigs of that right there. Let's slide this aside. Let's get our beautiful H6 out. Beautiful case, yes it is. Let me get a front close-up. This is, again, the H6 Flow RGB. Let's panels off. One more here for the middle. Right. Beautiful case all opened up. We're gonna spin this around. Right, down and then we go with the beautiful Tomahawk board. I think it looks great in this case. There we go, down and in. Make sure all our screws are in, all they are. There we go, chat. I'll give you the front close-up as we look at this beautiful Tomahawk inside this case. 700X3Ds performs so well right now against everything. The price performance and also the power draw. It's so hard to beat, to be fair. It's so hard to beat right now. That's probably the reason why I'd say it's probably the top selling CPU right now. All right, let's get our front panel connections going before we start working on the RGB. There we go. Let's get our front panel connector in. Start working on our RGB. All right, let's put in our HD audio cable. All right, guys, we're gonna do the bottom fans really quick. So we're gonna put 2 Be Quiet fans on the bottoms for intake on this case. All right, there's one. All right, bottom fans are in. 2 140s just for intake. They're black, just nothing crazy. Just little DC power fans blowing about 900 RPMs of airflow. Got those cables in. Next, we're gonna work on the power supply. 850G today. Actually, do I have a PXG? Let me look real quick. Hold on. Oh, I do. I have a PX 850G. I'm gonna use one of these. I can get a little better quality for Reefy. Here, chat. We're gonna go with the 850 PXG 850. We're gonna change the power supply up. I just like these a little bit better than the MSIs right now. MSIs are great, but they're going away with that power supply. I learned from them. They're gonna transition to the GLs. Is not as high a quality, in my opinion, as this. So, all right, 24-pin main, CPU 1, CPU 2, 12-volt high power, and then we need a SATA. There we go. Everything else will go in the box. Get the power supply, get everything connected here. CPU 1, in, CPU 2, CPU powers up and in. All right, let's hit this in next, our 24-pin main. There we go. GPU plug, just gonna put out here for now.
So we're gonna give you the rear cable management view really quick. We start working on our top mount here. All right, here we go. Start working on this beautiful cooler. We're gonna go top down really quick, chat. We got it ready to mount this bad boy. So we're gonna lay it down. This is the fun part, getting this mounted. We're gonna let it rest just gently here on the PCB. Get our thermal paste. Let's go to the above, so you guys can see this here. Let's get ready to mount this pump. All mounted. Let's get this even and screwed down, chat. Nice and secure. Let's get our rear RGB fan in as well. Rear fan, then put the AIO in, and then we're on to the GPU. It uses the RGB for Lian. We want to go right to the motherboard. That way you have less programs running. So you don't need to use the signal, the Lian software. We're going to snag an RGB sync cable. All right, let me give you the front close-up now, chat. Let's get the pumps all in. Mr. Reefy. All right, working on system fan header. System fan, pump fan, then we have the RGB up here to run. Fair case to build in. Right now, honestly, the 216 from Lian, it's probably one of my favorites just because it's like, the value of that case right now is just so good. I think it's like sub 100, and the value of a Lian case that's like that well built out with that much good airflow, and it has, if you get the RGB version, it has even more RGB fans. It's just crazy. So I'd say it's up there. Other than that, I'd probably say this case is next in line. Perfect SATA. Connect the SATA cable right now, which you just did. And then we have to hook up the USB for the Lian. Not that we're going to be utilizing it, but it has the access in case needed. And then we have to just our RGB in the bottom, chat, before we move on to the GPU. All right, USB, that's in. All right, now we have to do these RGB cables for NZXT, which is a little bit of a mess, but we can work with it. Let's get all this mess of side panel. These are all the fans that you see right here, right up the side here. These are all the factory cables. You can tell it's kind of messy, so we're gonna try and dial this back. Like it's got a 3-to-1 header. It's not terrible. It's just, but they do come in right here at the bottom. So we're gonna tuck it and hide it right behind this 3.0 cable. What time it is? GPU time. Get that GPU out for Mr. Reefy. So you just do this all mirror, a little bit of RGB, or we go to the big RGB block with a mirror in the middle. Mirror with the RGB block. Okay. There we go. Perfect. There it is. There's the mirror with the RGB outside. 4070 Ti, Gaming X, great card. There it is, chat. Powerful, not super big and bulky like they have been in the past. Hello. 4070 Ti. All right, should we go over the top? The GPU on this one, like GPU cable? What do you think, chat? Underneath, we'll see. Let's get this GPU in nonetheless. Here we go, chat. In with the thunk. Thunkus from the chungus. 3, 2, 1. Nope, not 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Nice thunk. I'll go underneath here. Oh yeah, sensory cable right there. I love the flex of the cable because the sensory cables are so temperamental. Not super heavy card. This new slim style they did. They made the cooler really efficient. It's actually a really good size. Looks really good with this build. Tons of RGB today. Oh my gosh. Reaper's gonna be like, dude, so much RGB. I'm like, yes. It's gonna blind you next to you on your desk. So light up this build for Reefy.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come on over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.